Well, not too bad of a day out there, at least temperature-wise. Of course, we're still dealing with the hazy conditions, smoky conditions from the nearby wildfires. But we topped out at 84 degrees in Eugene. That's still 5 degrees above average for this time of year, but at least we didn't get into those 90s like we saw on Saturday and then also on Friday. High temperatures across the rest of the area, 84 in Bend. It was 88 in Corvallis. We did see the 90s, though, in the Umpqua Basin for those of you near Roseburg, 91 degrees there. Out along the coast, upper 50s, 59 in North Bend and 57 in Newport for the afternoon highs. As we move into this evening, we're slowly cooling things off along the coast. Right now, many of us are in those mid-50s. Along I-5, 73 already in Corvallis, so cooling off quickly there. Still at 84 in Eugene, and for those in the Umpqua Basin now out of those 90s and into those upper 80s. Taking a look at satellite radar, we do have a lot of clear skies inland. Again, we are still dealing with the smoke, though, mainly along Highway 58, working its way into the southern Willamette Valley, also down Crestwell, Cottage Grove, further down into the northern portion of the Umpqua Basin. It's all because of that Deception Complex fire. But winds will shift from, instead of being out of the southwest as well as out of the southeast, they'll come from the north and west, and that'll eventually clear out some of that smoke once we get into late tonight, early tomorrow morning. We'll have better conditions tomorrow afternoon. Now, for most of the weekend, we were under the influence of that low pressure system down there. Remember, we have counterclockwise rotation around a low, so that was pulling in some of the hot air. That's why we saw those 90s Friday and Saturday. But good news is that is moving out of the area, weakening, and we're looking at this high pressure to take control. That's not only going to bring the winds in from the north and west, which will clear out some of that smoke, but also bring in some cooler temperatures. Will move even closer to normal, and that means into the upper 70s, low 80s inland, out along the coast in those 60s. So along the coast tomorrow, expect your temperatures in those low to mid 60s, fog in the morning, then we'll have more sunshine for the afternoon. The Umpqua Basin, still a bit of patchy smoke early in the morning. Otherwise, for the afternoon, mostly sunny skies with temperatures in the mid 80s. For those in the Cascades and the foothills, near 80 degrees. Again, still some smoke around Oak Ridge. Winds aren't going to be consistently out of the north and west, so may have some smoke filter its way into that area. Over the passes, expect your temperatures near 70 degrees. Central Oregon highs will be into the mid 70s tomorrow, so continuing to cool things off closer to average. Willamette Valley will top out in those low 80s, so a few degrees cooler than what we saw today and much cooler than what we saw on Friday. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast along the coast. Not much of change day to day temperature wise, still looking at those mid to upper 60s. We will have the marine clouds though move in Tuesday and Wednesday morning, in addition to the fog that we are expecting tomorrow morning. For those in the Umpqua Basin, expect temperatures to continue to cool by Tuesday near 80 degrees, but they will continue to climb as we got into the end of the week, back near 90 degrees by Friday and Saturday. That heat and sunshine sticking around. The Cascades over the passes, looking at those 60s through Thursday, then into the 70s. The foothills at about 5 to 10 degrees onto those temperatures. And for the Willamette Valley, we are looking at temperatures near 80 degrees through about Wednesday. The coolest day will be on Tuesday, looking at some clouds in the morning. That should slow our temperature climb, so topping out in those upper 70s, which is actually 79 is average for this time of year. But we do continue to climb back into those upper 80s by the end of the week so far, keeping us below 90 degrees. Jessica said it yesterday. We don't need any more 90s. We set the record yesterday in Eugene of 90 plus degrees at 32 days. We don't need any more. We already broke the record.
We're done with that. Yeah, I'm good with sticking with the 80s. Even that 79 looks pretty nice.
Yes.
So, all right. Thanks, Marissa.